So do you guys remember that movie Cocoon from the 80s? Where they were like these alien pods and they were into the water of this swimming pool, and when the people swam in the swimming pool they felt absolutely amazing.
What the hell are those? They make me nervous.
I feel great. Why shouldn't he feel good? I feel tremendous. I'm ready to take on the world. Ow! Ow!
Well, I just had that kind of experience in my own swimming pool. So this is a big, long project we've spent a long time on, but we just put a swimming pool in our backyard and we used our Orgonite Shungite tiles in the construction of the swimming pool. And what it has done is it has created an orgone energy field with the Shungite and the Orgonite energy that's emanating through the running water of the waterfall and the pool water itself. So when you swim in this swimming pool, or when you just sit around in the area around the swimming pool, it feels like you just swam in the fountain of youth. It feels absolutely amazing. When I come out after swimming, I feel rejuvenated, I feel cleansed, I feel relaxed, I feel absolutely amazing and peaceful. And I'm telling you, I swim in swimming pools all the time. They don't feel like this swimming pool. So what we're doing now is making this video to show you guys how we went from creating this Orgonite Shungite tile to installing it into our own home improvement project so that we can create EMF protection and orgone energy fields in our home for our own health, wellness, and therapy. These are the tiles that we make. It has a Moroccan design on them. You can also get them in a plain black tile with no design on it. And the tile is a composite made out of Orgonite, which involves Shungite as well. We've been making these for several years now, and these are the tiles that we're using in our design for our waterfall behind us. You'll see them spaced out with the black tiles, and then also a different tile in between, so that you don't have to use lots and lots of these. You can space them out about maybe a meter apart, and that should give you an efficient field to cover a very large area. Now also, orgone is a natural negative ion emitter. So there is negative ions being emitted from this tile in addition to the running water behind us, which is also a negative ion emitter as well. So all of those negative ions in the environment, and the pool, when the pool gets cycled through, that's emitting negative ions as well. So this entire environment now is negative ions. It's just like being at the ocean. It's the same kind of fresh feeling of when you're underneath a giant waterfall. That's what the air and the energy feels like right here. So enjoy coming along as you see our time-lapse photography and all the different shots from our build, so that you can see what brought us to this point where now we have the fountain of youth right here in our backyard.
What we're showing is what you can do with these Shungite Orgonite construction tiles. You can use them for all kinds of building projects around your home, around your property. Now what we're using ours for is going to be part of a fountain project where these are going to be mounted along the sides of the walls as a border around the planter boxes and also along the fountain. So we're going to have Orgone energy circulating along with the water that's going along in the fountain. And this is just one of many ideas that you can do with these Shungite Orgonite tiles. You can have them for all kinds of construction projects dealing with your tables, your platforms, places to sit, your bed. All kinds of things are possible with these tiles. And the great thing about these tiles is that they're shatterproof. You can drop these and they won't break. So we're glad to be able to offer these for our customers on ftwproject.com. Why do you want to have Orgone energy around water? Well, the great thing about Orgone energy, which is a cosmic energy that is in the environment that can be harnessed, is a harmonizer, and it basically water is able to absorb that energy, and having water absorb that energy cleans the water, it structures the water, it also it makes the water healthier. It's a cleaner form of water as well. Now over time we're going to have these along the border of our fountain, also of our planter boxes, and we also have a garden here that's also going to have more Orgone-based products. And what you're doing then is you're conditioning the entire environment. It makes things more pleasant, it's actually healthier, it's cleaner. You'll draw more wildlife into the area as well. You'll have birds wanting to take a drink of the water, insects, it's good for bees. All these things are possible because you have water absorbing this Orgone energy that you placed around it. And as a byproduct of this field, it gives a net negative ionic charge, which is very healthy and beneficial for life. So you're going to be basking in that, and the water is going to be absorbing that as well. So this is an example of what you can do with our tiles. They're spaced evenly along with the rest of the border. So in between your normal tiles, you have these special Shungite Orgonite tiles in your installation. And we recommend you do this on all surfaces and all of your walls. Not to have one solid wall of tiles, because that would be too expensive to have nothing but Orgonite tiles, but to thin it out along with your other design as well. Okay, so I'm standing in front of our new construction build where we have our pool and we have our waterfall feature, and what I'm showing you today is our Orgonite Shungite tiles put on around the plants and the water feature of our pool. As you can see, they're spread equally along the top of the pool, and what it does is it creates an Orgone field around the water as it's falling, structuring the water. And in the broader environment, the Orgone energy is also being absorbed by our pool. And so now what you have is revitalized energy into that's being incorporated into the water, so that when you go in for a swim, you feel relaxed, you feel calm, and you feel refreshed and rejuvenated at the same time.
A question we get all the time is what kind of range does the Orgonite tiles or pyramids cover? So I took this shot from the roof of our house of the area around our pool so that you can get an idea as to the energy field and how much of a range it would cover. So here you see our pool, which is about 8 meters long, to give you an idea of the size. And over here is the structure where we have our planter boxes, and our waterfall is right in the center. So these black dots here, these are our Orgonite Shungite tiles that we have in the structure. Each one of these is passively emanating a field of energy that basically emanates out through this whole area. So basically, all of this area, the whole seating area around here, is covered in a field of orgone energy that includes the shungite in the orgonite. So the properties of shungite and the fullerenes from the shungite are also included in this area, and that field is permeating through the air and also through all of the water. So that gives you an idea of the range that can be covered with all of this orgonite here. And so that's why when you swim in this water, it feels absolutely amazing. Or just by sitting around the area of the pool, you'll be bathing in that same orgone energy field.